Plaintiff Soroya Mitchell dated the defendant, but claims their relationship was more sexual than anything. Soroya claims over time, the defendant became jealous and physically abusive, and she's suing her today for car damages and the value of a ring. Defendant Tangier Fitzgerald admits that her relationship with Soroya was more of a sexual relationship, but she claims she ended it after she realized that Soroya smoked marijuana and carried a gun. Tangier admits that she damaged Soroya's car, but insists Soroya told her she didn't have to pay for it.
Prove your case.
Me and Tangier, I met her when I was 19 years of age. We just recently started talking in March of 2009. I'm not gonna say our relationship was bad, because it was good, you know. I would say it was more like a sexual relationship. We had been dating for 5 to 6 months.
You didn't take her out? Restaurant?
Yeah,
movies?
I take her out. I take her out to the movies.
Well, it's a little more than sexual.
I'm a gay performer, so I took her to all my performances. I perform around to Utopia. That's in Akron, Ohio.
So what do you do?
I rap on stage.
Okay.
And sometimes occasionally dance. We had this thing where we was going to a prom, which is a gay prom for females. It's held probably like once every month. Which I was going there for best dress, and I was going there for best couples dress. Now, me and her, we done went shopping all day to find her dress.
You have any pictures?
Yes, this is from the last prom that we went to.
This the one where you're nominated as best dress?
Yes, with my date. That was my first prom that I went to.
It's another woman.
And, yes, sir.
Let me hear from you.
First off, we was not talking for 5 months. It was more of a sexual, we didn't never go to the movies, we always went to the clubs. And it was
Did she buy drinks?
No, it's like she would flirt with guys and guys would buy us drinks.
No, that's wrong, because I had a lot of pull. I had a lot of pull. You get in there, you get free drinks.
No,
but the guys would buy you drinks too?
Yeah, guys would buy me drinks too.
Well, then
buy my
she
sister
took
drinks.
you out and bought you drinks.
No, but guys would touch on her butt and stuff like that. I didn't like that. We in public, that was more embarrassing for me.
Right.
And it was like more, I started not wanting to be her friend because I started seeing the type of person she is. Like, she would do different accents, like talk Jamaican and Puerto Rican.
For what?
Like, I don't know. I don't know if she's doing it to fit in or what, but it was irritating me.
She lying, you lying, because
I'm not lying. Even my sister know this. And it's like, I didn't. Then one time we went to the strip club and we got put over. We was in an incident and there was a gun in the car. She was smoking weed, and that was definitely the end of it right there.
You carry a gun?
Yes, sir.
And it was like, I didn't want to be her friend anymore. I got put in a situation that I didn't like.
When was that?
This was, I think it was in September.
All right, go ahead.
Like, we really didn't have no issues before then. You know, we was cool. We had our little fights. Everybody goes through their fights. But word has it, she was crazy. You know, they said that she didn't stabbed up one of her girlfriends. I just didn't want to be the next one. So, me and her, like, I mean, it was cool hanging out. Like, I love spending time with her, but she is a little bit crazy on the side. Oh, wow. Because when I would perform, she would be in the corner with her girl. You know what I'm saying? I caught her messing with one of her exes, and I confronted her about that. I'm at the end of the bar, you know, juking. Next thing I know, I get choked up. I'm like, what am I getting choked up for? You over there flirting with your ex.
I can't work out your relationship problems. You all gonna have to go to Dr. Phil for that.
Yeah, I think so.
So you're gonna have to get to the car damages. What happened?
What happened was, me and her, she had told me that her family was having some kind of issue. I work at a bar. I told her, you know, I'm a little tipsy. I'll come and pick you up, but you're going to have to drive to do whatever y'all have to do. She said, okay. So I went to go pick up the defendant. We got in the car. We switched. I got in the passenger. She got in the driver. Now, my aunt's driveway, her pole is right at the end of her driveway. So when you're coming out, you gotta back out straight and then turn your wheel. So she was reversing, and when she reversed, she hit the pole, which scraped all the paint off the side and made this big dent and messed up the back tire. Now, when I got out of the car, like, I'm pissed. I don't ever wreck my car, and I be messed up sometimes driving, and I still haven't wrecked my car, thank God.
So you drive drunk with a gun.
I just, all illegal.
So what are you gonna say when you get before the criminal judge and he criminal court. And
that's
you
why
tell them that.
actually I sold my role. I'm in programs now, so I'm doing pretty good. But I was upset. I never called her out of her name. I just walked away screaming and hollering. She's telling me it's okay. I'll get it fixed when I get some money. Wait till I get my school money.
She hasn't given you a dime? Let me hear from you, ma'am.
My side of the story, okay, everything she said is right, and I did hit the side of her car, I admit to that. But she told me, don't worry about it, just kept saying, don't worry about it. And even my sister heard her say, she just said, you don't have to pay for this, don't worry about it, it's nothing.
Why do you think she changed her mind?
Because she don't have a car now, maybe she needs the money to get her another car. It was a rental.
What happened to the car she had?
It was a rental car.
Did you tell her she didn't have to pay for it?
I was upset that night because she was
Did you tell her that? So you did say you don't have to pay for it?
No, I told her she didn't have to worry about it right now because I know she didn't have no job, she didn't have no money. And I was pissed off. I would have said some ignorant stuff that I probably would have regret saying to her. So I was just like, leave me alone. You don't gotta pay for nothing.
When is the next time you approached her about the car?
Wow, that was like a month ago.
A month? How long after the accident?
Probably like a couple of weeks after the accident.
And what did you say?
Her. Well, I told her that it did an overdraft on my bank account when I turned the car back in because I only had $1,500 in my bank. And basically, I was like, look, I don't like this on my bank. I need some help with these payments because I got a lot of stuff going on, and I need you to help me out with something. I mean, you did wreck the thing. You did say you was going to pay for it, so my thing is just go ahead and pay for it.
Okay, and she told you what at that time?
She said, no, you don't have to worry about it right now. I'll call you right back.
No, that didn't ever happen.
And the ring you're suing about?
Okay, she was supposed to come back to the prom when I invited her to the prom. She said, let me wear your ring because she didn't have no jewelry on. I had on like several rings, so I was like, okay, here, you're gonna wear this ring, come back dressed. She was supposed to come back dressed. Now let me stress this enough. I was in an all-white tuxedo, changing the attire, waiting for this young lady to come back, and she never did. She ditched me. And when she did come back, it was way after the bar done closed. It was like 3:30. She came back like, oh, I'm sorry. I took a shower and went to sleep. I left the ring at my house. What
ultimately happened when you asked for your ring later?
I don't understand. Like, how do you take a shower, leave the ring? I mean, I don't get it. I feel like she was playing me from the
How long after that did you all discuss the ring?
We discussed the ring every single day.
Okay, and what would she say?
Well, I'm gonna get it next time I go to
Ma'am, what
Akron.
about the ring?
She's right about the ring, but I was in Youngstown. I was not.
I understand. You got a good story.
Right.
Why don't you think you should have to pay her for that?
I didn't say I didn't have to pay her. She can have the ring back.
Okay, you have the ring today?
No, I don't have the ring today.
Your
but
witness want to speak?
Back.
She can't have it back until you have it. You want to speak, ma'am?
Yes.
State your name.
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Brittany Fitzgerald, and this is my sister. And I was in the car that day.
What day?
The day that the accident happened. Everybody was worked up in the car because of what happened earlier that day with our cousin. And after the accident happened, Soror kept saying, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It can get fixed, don't worry about it. And I'm calming my sister down like, she's telling you don't worry about it. If she's telling you don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
And you interpreted that as meaning don't pay?
Yes. Okay. Not only did that day, because
that doesn't have to be the interpretation. The interpretation could be don't worry. Worry means don't let it bother you tonight. Worry means don't get stressed out over it because you're already frustrated. And because she said don't worry about it immediately after the accident did not mean you don't have to pay. Additionally, you admit to having her ring, keeping it, and have not given it back to her upon request. Judgment for the plaintiff, $2,323 for the player. Have a good day.
Thank you.
She's lying. I'm not physically abusive. No, I'm a really sweetheart. I'm very nice and just very outgoing. I'm not what she's trying to make me out to be.
You did choke me, but I still love you. I do love you. I always want to be your friend, so I'm always going to be there for you if you ever need my help, though.
Okay.